at full stretch, and South Africa with a penalty to work
Players
with.
underneath.
Oh, Dialende shows wonderful footwork and then offloads to Visa.
Where was that, Christoph?
Ireland scrambling. And Feinberg-Mngomezulu just slots it Cobus Reinach. Intercept the tie. Willemse for the left-hand corner.
Then it eventually came to this with on the gain line, and then once Mac Hansen's trying to get high to try to stop it, but once he missed that, it was just a matter of who was going to score. It felt like Rico.
To a man, everyone has done a phenomenal job there. Cheslin Colby really impressive because he could have overplayed his hand.
Number 4 is an illegal clear out. He makes contact with the head. It will be a yellow card and it will go for an off-field review.
I think Matthew Carney's quite right. He's looking at it. He's probably thinking that there's more to it, like you said, Rico, and he's just...
For South Africa, Peter stepped aside. Ireland infringing with abandon. Cobus! Razor edge, Reinach! Matthew Carley looks as though he's reaching into his pocket
penalties
again.
in the same sequence, offside.
For another yellow card. Double bad news for Ireland. It's Sam Prendergast. They're going to be properly up against it for the remainder of this half at least.
Yeah, Dirk, I think he got... Sam Prendergast didn't roll away from a couple of rucks previous. He's offside there. It just shows you there's a lesson in that, where a lot of times teams get penalty advantage and they try something miracle.
The options to replace him in a few minutes' time. What a claim from Ryan Baird. Ireland need to rally. They need that big man. They need guys like Josh van der Fleer. A barnstorming break from the back row. And our key, like a rocket, almost there. Sheehan.
It was funny before that. You felt like, regardless of scoring, Ireland needed to just stay in this South African 22 for the next 3-4 minutes. It was a brilliant take by Ryan Baird. Break off by Josh van der Fleer, and then it's just about speed of breakdown, which they haven't had in the South African 22 yet. But then, and then Gibson Park.
22. No, we're not. 22.
Oh.
Number 22. Leave the field.
There may be trouble ahead, and there is another yellow card.
Clearly off his feet. That is the cynical action, number 22.
The loopy old ball. Feinberg-Mngomezulu is going to improvise.
Yeah, you wonder how long Matthew Carney's patience while they're the answer.
4 scrums in a row.
Going to the bin.
4 scrums in a row.
3. You want to know the stuff that he does. If you look at the pressure he's putting right through the middle of that scrum.
Ireland obliterated once more. Reinach there, and it was the only option left for Matthew Carley. It's a penalty try, and does it have to be another yellow card?
No.
He's saying no. Thankfully for Ireland's sake, he's saying no. Let's get off for half-time.
Well, the aerial battle has maybe at best for Ireland been parity. South Africa are dominating there, but the set piece has been all South Africa. And look, this is almost like one of the games you play in training where you're so many numbers down, you have to try to guess and try to just stay connected.
And they're going to go right here because Gibson Park is defending the left-hand side.
Leave it! Penalty advantage.
The Irish scrum pulverised once more. Feinberg-Mngomezulu. Oh, Sacha, the superstar, sides through the depleted defence of the Irish. For Ireland to find themselves in penalty advantage. They're tracking backwards, and Gibson Park had to do a job on the inside, got a little nudge, and then just didn't have the capacity to be able to get back out. And Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu, his running game has been such a standout component of this new South Africa.
And then that big fend into the chest, and when you're lying on the ground watching somebody go over the try line, there's not a worse feeling. Again, like you said, Drico, when you're that many numbers down.
And he nails it. Now they've got to do almost red instead of crunching shot from Gary Ringrose. It's all in vain though, because the advantage is there. Ireland will receive their 4th yellow card of the match. Paddy McCarthy. Aghast. Conan, red to a T by Grant Williams.
No South Africa, advantage.
The door opportunity slammed shut. South Africa, surely this time's the yellow card. It's unlucky on marks, but the referee is right. It's Grant Williams who's lying on the ball, not rolling away.
Hang on. Knock on advantage.
And finally, Cheslin Colby will draw to a close. The most helter-skelter match you'll ever see in the Test Arena. Reduced to 12 at one stage. They saw 5 cards, Ireland. Yet they stayed in the fight to the very end. But the might of the double world champions proved too much. A quite incredible night in the Irish capital. One that sees South Africa triumphant 24 points to 13.